friends, it's me, Lori from Cruising for Treasure. It is a Monday. I'm just gonna say that it's a Monday. We definitely have the Monday feelings right now. Okay, you're creeping up in my video like a weirdo. Okay, so we got Joseph in here. Now we can move on. Back to business. Yeah, it's just been a Monday. It's but I'm going to show you what's going out the door today because it's a lot and I'm very thankful. I had a great weekend of sales. Part of it that helped is some items which I kind of explained I think on Friday in case you didn't watch. I put a lot, I don't know how many I had of them. I picked up a bunch of Starbucks tumblers a year and a half ago, and then I had won a lot of New Era minor league hats. Wow, that's been about 2 years now. I think that's been 2 years. Or was that a year and a half too?
No, it was last 2022, winter 2022.
So about a year and a half. Because it was like the September, October timeframe. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
Anyway,
sure. Okay.
I got a ton of hats then. Literally a ton. I spent $300 total, I think. And I got close to 150 hats, I think. Anyway, I paid about $2 each is what I figured. And I have already made thousands. And I now have 10 to 15 left that I'm just trying to liquidate because nobody wants them, apparently. So the Starbucks tumblers and the New Era hats, I switched all of them over to auction and I set the opening bid at the lowest amount that I wanted to get. Not really the lowest amount I wanted to get, but what I felt was a reasonable price. And I ended up selling 4 hats from that and 3 tumblers, although one of the tumblers has not paid yet. So that might end up getting relisted. We'll see. So I felt like it was actually quite profitable for me to do that. It moved out some stale inventory and then I reset the auctions again. So hopefully we'll sell a few more this week. So let's jump right into it. I had sales on all 4 of my platforms. I had a pickup yesterday from Facebook Marketplace for a pair of new Wellington pull-on boots. I paid $5 at DSW and he paid $30 cash. Which now that I think about it, I think the cash is still under my doormat. Guys, this is ridiculous. Okay. Poshmark. Let me show you my Poshmark sales. First is this pair of Poetic License. Let's see. This is what the brand, the label looks like. These aren't going to make you rich, but they almost always will sell pretty quickly because the styles are so distinct. And so, you know, people want them. So I used rockabilly and pinup in the keywords for these shoes and they sold for $20 very quickly. And I paid $2.50 for them at Goodwill. So, and then I actually sold a bundle on Poshmark, which I never sell bundles, ever. So I was pretty excited about that. And then when I went, let me take a sip of coffee. I don't know. Y'all are getting me all choked up. When I went down to pull all of my items to ship, I could not find the nightgown, but it's an Eileen West nightgown. I'm almost wondering now if my daughters put it in the dresses tub instead of the nightgowns. Anyway, I'll find it, but it's a 100% cotton nightgown and that sold for $35. Oh wait, no, the total, goodness, they don't make this easy to find out. Look at this. I don't even know how much everything sold for. Okay, $50 was what it sold for. I did not give a shipping discount. And so she bought that nightgown and then she bought, oh, it's on the bottom here, a BP Aladdin brand insulated tumbler. So $50 for those 2 items. So that's not bad. That's not bad. I am not mad about that. Okay, and then one Mercari sale was this lot of 3 Whisk scissors, vintage scissors. Let me see, where's the brand? Okay, I don't know if the camera will zoom on that or focus on it. Whisk, W-I-S-S. They're not worth a ton. I sold the 3 of these for $20, and that does include shipping. But I got them in a drawer lot from an auction. So I paid, I don't know, $2 or $3 for the whole box. And I got several, probably about 10 items that I could list from that. So I'm already in the profit right now. So, okay, moving on to my eBay sales. Let's go. Okay, the first one, I thought when I said all of my auctions going that I had turned off best offer. Apparently I did not. There was a glitch or something. And so I kept getting offers. This guy, I went back and forth with him. We finally settled on $18. My opening bid was $19.99. But I was like, I'm not going to quibble over $18, and it hasn't sold for a year and a half. So sold. $18 plus shipping. Now, this is what I mean by the new era minor league baseball hats. These are vintage. They are wool and they are fitted. But the problem with mine is it's kind of a big head. It's 7 7/8. So that size, you know, you have to have a collector who has that size. And these are, let's see, made in the USA, and this one is 100% polyester. Some of them were wool, but this one was polyester. Anyway, $18, and I paid $2. Okay, next is this pair of Leilani Surf City shorts, swim shorts. I don't really know if they are swim shorts, but they sold for $15 on eBay plus shipping. Let's see. I sold this. If y'all didn't know, Liz Sport, vintage Liz Claiborne, depending on the style, can be really great to pick up. This is a really cute preppy sweater, heavyweight, let me tell you. This cable knit is not messing around. This sold for $25 and it sold very quickly. So let's see. This is the label. So it's really cute. It's almost like a cropped. I don't think it is cropped. It's just very short-waisted. Anyway. Oh, because it's petite. That makes sense. $25. Out the door. Happy about that sale. Okay, vintage linens, always, especially new in the package. It almost doesn't matter what brand they are as long as the price is right. Grab them if they're new in the package. These are just almost unbranded. It does have a brand, McCarthy International, but I don't think that's anything great. Flannel pillowcases, just a kind of really ugly color, and they sold full price for $14.50. And I picked those up. You know what? I'm not sure. Let's look at the spreadsheet because I feel like I got those at Savers. So let's see what we got. Flannel pillowcases. Okay, it says I paid $1.50 and they have been listed since the beginning of December. Oh, I did get them from a lot from an auction. So, oh yeah, I remember. I did. Yeah, I got quite a few new in package vintage linens from that auction. So $1.50 into $14.50 is absolutely fantastic. I will do that all day, every day. Okay, this was a fun one. If you didn't know, now you know. This is, actually, I don't even 100% know what these are. It's for your magic band at Disney World. It says simply slide your favorite magic sliders onto your magic band. So I don't think they actually do anything. I think they're just decoration, like a charm to add to your magic band, which makes no sense to me. I'm just gonna be honest, but kudos to Disney for figuring out how to make people spend a ton of money. And these are the, let's see. Can you tell I'm not a Disney World person? I've been twice in my life, 3 times. Oh, and then I've been to Disneyland. Okay, so this is Space Mountain, Big Thunder Mountain, Splash Mountain. Whoa. So new in package, obviously. These sold for $40. And I got them in a little baggie that was hanging on the wall at Savers. So I think maybe I paid $2 or $3 for this. So keep your eye out for this. This is only the second time that I've found this type of thing. I think the other time I found a magic band and sold those on eBay for crazy money. So keep your eyes out. People will have those at their yard sales. Keep your eyes out. Obviously a great thing to find. Okay, let's see. This was an awesome one, okay? So this is Starbucks, and this is their 2021 Valentine's Day matte tumbler. It's got the kissy lips on there and whatever. When I first picked these up a year and a half ago, this one was valued at like $225, $250. So that's what I had it priced at. And, you know, every once in a while people would like it, would heart it, whatever, but nobody was buying it. So honestly, I put all my Starbucks tumblers, I had their starting bid at $12.50. This got bid up to $68. I was ecstatic with that because obviously the market fell like crazy. I don't know if it's Stanley's fault, but the market on Starbucks tumblers, in my experience, has just bottomed out. So, but to sell this for $68, that's incredible. So I was very happy with that. Going out the door, it's very dusty actually because it's been sitting in my eBay room for quite some time. Okay, so another of my minor league hats. Oh, this is also a little dusty. See, I tell you, sitting there for forever. This is a Jupiter Hammerheads hat. This sold for $19.99. I'm pretty sure that most of these were, well, they all came from the collector. This one still has its hologram sticker on it. Let me see if this is polyester or wool. This is wool and made in USA. Size 778. So this is actually really, really cool. So sometimes the collectors, they wear them and sometimes they just put them on shelf. But I'm quite happy that I'm able to provide some collectors, a couple collectors with their new additions to their collection. And speaking of $5 shoes from DSW, another pair sold on eBay. And these are the Sperry Mock Slider, and they have like the faux fur lining inside. They actually seem like they're super duper comfy. And they sold full price for $39.99. So what I did is I listed these as new without the box so that I can just ship them without having to worry about the dimensions of accommodating the box, of the shoe box. So I can put them in the USPS shoebox, however you say it, or whatever box is handy to me. Okay, the next, I sold another tumbler. This one sold for $12.50. This is the 2020 iridescent studded tumbler, and it just kind of changes colors, which is pretty cool. So that sold for $12.50. Now I did pay $8 each, so I'm not making a lot of money on that one, maybe $1. And considering how long it's been sitting in my eBay room, paying real estate, yeah. So we're happy to see it go. Okay, this, I will always say, always check the Bibles. Any books section that you're in, whether it's the thrift store, whether it's an estate sale, whether it's a used bookstore, at a yard sale, always check the Bibles because it's something that not a lot of resellers really look for. And so you can find some amazing things. This is the Holman wide margin, genuine leather Bible, and this sold for $85. And let me just see how much, I just realized, did I? Oh no, okay, I thought I misspelled the Holman. Let's see how much I paid for it. I paid $20. It has been listed since July, and I got it at McKay's. So, I mean, you've seen what I do at McKay's. I bring in stuff for credit, and I bring in books to get credit for, and then I use that credit to buy things that I can then resell. So I say that I spent $20. Did I really? That's the price that McKay's had marked on it. Even so, even if I did pay $20 into $85, that is still great. I would do that again in a heartbeat. Let's see. Next is this vintage matchbook. This sold for $4.99. Back in during COVID, actually, when everything was locked down, the only way I could source was online auctions, or I had one thrift store that was open to me. And so I got some things that were perhaps not wise. Okay? I still have these matchbooks 4 years later. That will be part of what I am getting rid of. But $4.99, it's not terrible for one single pack of matchbooks. Matches. It just feels awkward to say that. I don't know why. Okay, I did sell a postcard. I could not find it in the quick moments leading up to getting all this ready. So it sold for $4, and it is a Carolina beach in North Carolina with swings, Ferris wheel, and it was posted, which means there is a stamp on the back, and it was canceled 1946, and it was a linen postcard, $4. Okay, so 2 more hats sold to the same person so they can go in the same box. I do ship all of my hats in boxes. I do not put them in poly mailers. Hat collectors are very serious. They do not want to receive something that has been smashed en route. So what I do is I use my coupon with eBay. Usually I'll get I think they have an 8x8x6 box. So I'll get that, which is big enough for the hat to sit in there comfortably, and it still will go at a ground advantage rate of 12 ounces. So that's how I ship them. I put them in a plastic sealable bag first to make sure that, you know, they don't get wet or whatever, and then put them in the box. So these 2 hats, Clearwater Phillies and Columbus Red Sticks. There's 2 X's at the end. I don't know why. These 2 sold to the same guy. And he is a buyer that has bought from me before. So that's kind of cool. So those both sold for $19.99 each. Oh, and I pulled the hat. I mean, the clock stank. Why was that not showing up on my phone? Anyway, I sold a small Seth Thomas solid brass desk clock for $20. Sorry, I didn't get that up here to show you because I did not realize I had to pull that. Okay, a Patagonia Capeline merino wool base layer sold for $20. Patagonia, did I say Patagonia? Size extra large, so that's pretty cool. And then a pair of suspenders. Y'all know I love my accessories. Here they are. Trafalgar suspenders, sold for $21. So typically I pick these up anywhere from $3 to $6. Trafalgar I tend to price at $30, but they do sell in the between $20 and $25. I rarely have them sell full price. So, and then let's see, I have a vintage Echo Forge long-handled spatula flipper. This sold full price for $19.99. If you didn't know, this is a brand to look out for. I don't know if it's focusing on that or not. Just the vintage flippers, spatulas, they can go at $20. So this came in the same lot as the scissors. So obviously that was a good idea to get that, because it's not my favorite thing to do, to weed through stuff and throw out, you know, stuff. I just don't enjoy that. But, you know, you do what you gotta do, right? And then I have a lot of books here, but it's not showing up on my list. So let me see where that's at. Goodness, skipping down here. Oh, because somehow the date to ship is later. Anyway, this was an auction item that sold $4.99. A lot of 3 David Gibbs books, One Nation Under God, Remembering the Price, and From My Briefcase. So that those sold for $4.99. That is also something that's just been hanging around my eBay room for years. So we're glad to see it go. Bye-bye. Okay, so I have already had some sales today. I would love for some more.
Okay, technical difficulties. Like and subscribe so we can get a new camera. It's overheating.
Yes, we are having some technical difficulties. We did get this camera secondhand. We got it in an online auction and it's just so persnickety. And apparently I'm just too hot today. It keeps melting the battery. So anyway, I have some great sales. I don't know about great sales. I've had sales today. So hopefully I can, you know, you'll tune in tomorrow to see what sold today. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching. We really appreciate it.